So ABC 10 is here today with the NCLL, or the Northern Center for Lifelong Learning, and we're learning all about the Green Bay Packers, and we're visiting the famous Lambeau Field. Now, with this first load of ore coming from Eagle East, this will extend the mine's life till 2025. Reporting for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Dan Callahan. And now to add on a little bit with the Hurricane Dorian slowly moving over the Atlantic with the likelihood of making landfall in Florida early next week as a Category 4 hurricane. ABC's Megan Tverizian is in Daytona Beach, Florida, with the latest. Now, new developments in the vaping crisis today. Health officials say the number of people with vaping-related illness is expected to grow by the hundreds, and they still don't know the cause. Now, states are rolling out regulations to try to protect the public. ABC's Trevor Alt has the latest from New York City. This morning, a naturalization ceremony was held at the Northern Michigan University Center. This naturalization ceremony allows individuals to have the opportunity to become U.S. citizens. The president has declared a big success in Syria, saying a ceasefire between Turkey and the Kurds is permanent, but that agreement may be on shaky ground. Now, members of Congress wonder what this means for American safety moving forward. ABC's Trevor Alt has the latest from New York.
Recreational scuba diving is an experience that can show some that there is so much more to see below the surface of water. Here at ABC 10, we got the chance to meet up with a local diver, Don Fassbender, who has been diving in and around the UP for over 28 years.
Started in 1991. My open water certification was taken here in Marquette through Diver Down Scuba, which is a business that is no longer. But yeah, I love the sport, and I grew up with Jacques Cousteau on TV, and so it really got me interested. And the fact that we're so close to this great lake really piqued my interest, and so I'm glad I took it up because it's been a lifelong journey for me. It's been great.
So what does it mean to go scuba diving and be a recreational diver?
As a scuba diver, I like to witness things that most people don't. You see these shipwrecks firsthand, you see fish in the water column, you see unfortunately discarded trash. But these things, if you think about the planet as a whole, there's more of our Earth submersed than there is on dry land. So there's so much to explore. Exploring is a big part of it, I guess.
But what's the main interest of diving down into these waters that, you just don't know what's down here?
Well, I really like seeing the fish occasionally, but mostly it's about the history. There's a lot of shipwrecks here, and so you can learn about these shipwrecks from the museums and reading and so forth, but you really can't get a first-hand glimpse of what these shipwrecks look like, nor can you truly enjoy the experience unless you're in the water with them and see the accidents and what's left of these shipwrecks.
Diving in fresh water to see these wrecks has made Michigan a unique location for this kind of activity.
The fresh water preserves the shipwrecks in a way that you won't see in salt water. The wood is fully intact on a lot of these wrecks that are over 100 years old.
Lake Superior is known to be a very frigid lake year-round, and Diver Don always tries to go out diving every month.
I try to dive every month of the year. We'll do ice diving in February and March, and we'll do New Year's Day dives if there's open water that we can jump into, just so we can boast about being the first person in Lake Superior for any given year. We do that, just about every year. But ice diving is kind of fun too, because the water's really clear. You just cut a hole in the lake, you jump in, and you really enjoy it.
For anyone looking to help, there's a special event going on this weekend that Don will also be attending, and it has to do with divers helping clean up the water down by the Lower Harbor area.
Well, Saturday, August 10th from 10 to 1, there will be a bunch of volunteer divers in the water. We're going to get up all kinds of trash, not just cans and bottles, which is typically what has been done in the past on organized cleanups, but we've got a grant going with the DEQ and Marquette County Solid Waste Management. They're going to allow us to take all the tires out of the lake as well. So, or as many as we can get. There's over 100, literally over 100 tires down and that's in Lower Harbor.
Now remember to come down and check out the event happening on August 10th at Lower Harbor. To learn more about that or Diver Don, you can go to our website at abc10up.com. Reporting in Marquette at Bums Beach for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Dan Callahan. For nearly half a century, Drum Corps International, marching music's major league, has been the leader in producing events for the world's most elite and exclusive marching ensembles for student musicians and performers. For a little backstory, 13 original founding member organizations formed the Drum Corps International Collective in 1971 to organize and unify leadership for youth-focused competitive drum corps events throughout North America. Directors of those competing groups sought to unite their corps by providing opportunities to perform together in the end, building a foundation for future success. Now, Michigan is the home to currently only one competing group known as Legends. This year, they have a large group participating.
Great. The group is doing really well. We have 142 members this year, so we're just about full-sized, and we're just continuing to dial in what it means to be Legends in terms of this activity and in terms of how we expect our members to operate and act. So yeah, I've seen a lot of tremendous growth from the group, and it's been really exciting to see.
All members must go through a strenuous process to be accepted into the group, which is then followed by weeks of extreme hard training. But this is all made possible by volunteers helping these young musicians throughout the summer.
It's a big commitment, and a lot of people are giving us all of their time. Like Tracy, the food staff, she puts all of her time into this for us, and the students give everything that we can every day to grow as people. And every season you learn something new. Every season you meet new people and find new challenges.
Now, many ask why the DCI group is so important to young musicians, and most will say it's because of their mission.
Our key motivation is just bettering our own performance and being better Legends than we were yesterday, and striving to do the personal best that we can.
Now, the mission of Drum Corps International is to bring the life-enriching benefits and enjoyment of marching music performing arts to more people worldwide. DCI makes this possible by creating a stage for participating organizations to engage in education, competition, entertainment, and the promotion of individual growth.
When you see them start from nothing to where they are right now at the end of the season, it's amazing to watch how much they mature and how much they become people.
The goal of DCI is to create and show the positive life-transforming personal and societal benefits of the marching music performing arts, which are widely recognized and enjoyed by many across the nation. Legends competed at the DCI World Championships in 2008. Legends has also been recognized with an impressive string of Most Improved Open Class Corps awards in 2009, 2012, and 2015. Now, the Kalamazoo-based group has finished as an Open Class finalist every year since 2009 and was the Open Class bronze medalist in 2016 and 2017. Now, in 2019, they look to take gold and are making great strides to achieve this challenging feat.
Hopefully just get the group as far as it's ever been and bring home a championship. It's a lot of hard work and just trying to put it in for finals.
Reporting for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Dan Callahan. Governor Whitmer's emergency rules banning flavored nicotine vaping products were released 2 days ago. Michigan was the first to take steps into banning flavored vape products, although it has consistently been rushed through and the time frame has changed a multitude of times according to local vape shop owners. One such owner is Eric Curtis, who is the owner of Rustic Vapor and is one of the main retailers in the Upper Peninsula for vape-related products.
12 more days. The governor signed her executive order Wednesday. She originally said we would have 30 days to sell all of our stock. When she signed it, she made it retroactive from 2 weeks when she announced it. So now we only had 14 days from Wednesday, so now 12 more days.
Even though it is a short time frame due to the ban being declared a health emergency, it will continue to move forward. Many other states, and even on a federal level, are also looking to make similar rules and regulations as well.
It's a very short time frame, but it is a declared health emergency from the Department of Health and Human Services, and I think the federal government is doing similar actions as well as 14 other states. So Michigan isn't all alone, even though we were the first ones out of the gate.
The ban is being pushed forward to help curb deaths and illnesses of young individuals. In the past few months, a multitude of individuals have died and or became ill due to vape-related products. So the ban has just been justified to help prevent any more of these incidents from happening.
Vaping illnesses being uncovered and some deaths being attributed to the use of vaping products. I think the intent here and the rationale is to protect the health of our citizens, especially our young people.
The ban doesn't get rid of all vape-related products. It will only be taking down flavored vape products that may be looked at as enticing to children, which means the ban will be targeting any nicotine-related product that may consist of using flavoring. This can include menthol, candy, cocoa, and among many more different possible enticing flavors, but it will not affect traditional flavored tobacco products that may use some of the similar flavors such as menthol.
I believe there was a change that indicated that there would not be any impact on traditional tobacco products.
Now, with the ban mostly targeting small businesses that only sell reputable products, these local shops will have to get rid of their products after the 12 days are up. This will not only be a loss of revenue for the state and federal government, but it may even put many owners in positions to close shop or even go bankrupt.
Sales tax revenue, all your employment tax, revenue, state and federal. What this executive order basically does is shuts all that revenue down. The state's going to lose tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars for the rest of the year. And the hard thing is I have a dozen employees that don't know if they have a job in 12 days. Don't know. We're just going to try to sell all the flavored e-liquid we can until the ban is, and then I'll have to probably destroy thousands of dollars worth of product.
Local shops in the UP also feel as if they have no voice in the matter of the subject as well. Many vape shop owners expressed that this emergency order denies them to talk about how their products are shown to be a less harmful alternative to combustible nicotine products.
The governor, in her executive order, pretty much placed a gag order on any retailers or resellers of any alternative nicotine product or e-liquids or vaping, saying we can't talk about these studies that prove it's a great harm reduction tool, but they can in turn say whatever they want about our industry without any consequences.
Even some UP representatives are seeing this emergency ban as a rush to be the first, but may cause more harm in the end.
There was 400 people that got hospitalized. Over 86% of them were related to the black market. So when you ban these flavored cigarettes above ground, you force them below, where we now have empirical evidence that is much more dangerous to public health.
Reporting for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Dan Callahan.